All right, so last night I took a little flight and went over the swamp and down through Miners Field, and it was a nice little flight. It was real calm, and I did a quick edit with the Quick app from GoPro and posted it up, and had a couple people ask about why I sped up the footage and blah blah blah, and which I didn't. And then a couple people asked to see it without edits and music and stuff like that. So here it is, and I thought maybe I'd narrate over it a little bit so you knew what was going on. So anyways, I just burned off some altitude, came in over the swamp. There's a little gap in the trees at my neighbor's field, and there's a couple deer down there, right there. So this is where I start dropping in, and this is just pretty much normal, like foot drag, low stuff. The GoPro is on my shoe and makes it look kind of fast. It's probably I was a little bit, tiny bit downwind this direction, so it's probably, I don't know, 26 miles an hour. Corn's about 6-7 feet tall, and pretty level, so pretty easy to do going this way. You can hear the tassels kind of hitting the camera a little bit, but pretty much normal, like not crazy stuff like people were saying. Right at the end of the corn here, I kind of back off and right there drop through it and down to the alfalfa, which is maybe, I don't know, a foot tall, and again pretty level, so no crazy like advanced stuff here, just pretty much normal low flying fun stuff. Get to the end of the field, there's a couple deer, make a turn, head back the other direction. A little bit slower ground speed, maybe 2 miles an hour difference. So let's see, making a turn. I'm gonna head back towards the corn. One guy messaged me and said something about that this was like super sped up, and it's not. That's just the GoPro, the wide angle, that makes it look like that, which is A, kind of neat, and B, just what happens. There's just how it looks. This is actual speed. Little throttle blip to pop up over the corn here at the end, and then burn off a little altitude, and I kind of point the camera towards the house, the owners of the farm here, and then just kind of continue on my way and get to the edge of the cornfield and see the tip of the glider, and kind of drop down closer towards the end here, hitting the corn a little bit. And then I wasn't exactly sure if I was getting any debris or water or munge on the camera, so as I'm making the turn back through the gap to cross the swamp again, I just checked the GoPro to see if it had any junk on it, and I wiped it off with my hand. So now we're cleaned off again, and we're gonna pop through the gap. Enough altitude to make sure I can get through it, and then drop down again. There's normally some coyotes down in here. I think they hang out down in here and get after the geese, but I didn't see any. I did see a blue heron over in there, and there was a couple of wood ducks on the swamp here. You can kind of see one scooting away as right there he goes. I have no idea how deep this is, but it would not be a fun place to land. I am doing this at my own risk. I do not have flotation, so it's not smart. Pop up over the hedgerow, more swamp. I know this is shallower because I've seen deer. They make a trail. You can see it right there. Seen deer in there. Then there was this little lone bush that needed to be kicked, so I dropped down and did that. There. And then there's a big flock of geese over to the right. This year's goslings, but they are flight worthy now, so I harassed them a little bit. Nothing bad. Don't everybody panic. You just see them taking off to the right there and turning away. There's maybe 50 of them, but I don't harass them too much. Plus there's some livestock in that field, so I throttled up and turned away. And then this is back up at the cornfield by Sky Rats, by my field. There's the big tree that leaves the turn point for training. So we come down here, make a little turn. Just noticed there was a couple of deer in this little clearing. I don't know if they don't probably show up on the video, but they buried themselves in the corn. And then this is a little drainage ditch, so I'm going to turn back, flew up the drainage ditch. Fun stuff. It's a little bit more rotary up in here. There's always some wind moving from the pilot's right to left in the evening. So the tree line to the right of that cornfield always produces some little bubbles, so you have to really manage your energy well if you're down low this time of night, even if it's calm. So down the road towards the house, and 180, one more. My wet spot that will not go away. Bunch of energy. Down through the trees. There's more deer there you can't quite see on the video. More kick the shrub. And this is dropping through the gap right over the house. And I think I come in and do a little foot drag here. Foot dragging at my field is, again, energy management 101 stuff, because it doesn't stay very level, so you really got to work to manage your altitude. So then turn out, got cut away again. This was a touch and go, but the camera, GoPro mounted on my shoe, kind of stuffed into my shoelaces, when I land, flops down against the top of my disgusting shoe, so you get to see that. Blink, there it is. So run a couple steps, glider's good, throttle up, and off we go. So as soon as we're airborne again here, I reach down and fix the camera. And there it is. We cut away again. And this is, I think, final landing. Pretty much the spot I always land. I don't know why, just the easiest, I guess. There we go, we're on the ground. Camera's flopped down on the shoe again. Quick fix on the camera. And that was it. No sped up video, no goofy tricks, just nice, really calm cruise around the valley, low, with a different camera angle than what I'm used to. So anyways, that was it.